Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, a few daily races today on what is a very, very warm day today. So we'll have a look, we'll see how many races we can do. I don't know at the minute how long we're going to be on for, but I thought I'd pop on and we'll do some daily races today on GT7, seeing as we missed Monday, and see what's going on. So Catalonia, I thought we'd try this one today. Bit of Catalonia, daily race B. Hopefully nice and straightforward. And just, yeah, see how we get on as it is. Loads up the Ghost. Currently, what we're pushing, oh yeah, so we're on 26 at the minute. It's going to be 30, apparently, on Saturday. That's going to be tough on Saturday, 30 degrees. And we've got 27 in the room at the minute. So normally 30, just over 30 is the cut-off point. So we'll see how we go. We'll see how many races we're going to do today. Hopefully a couple hours, so we should get a few in, and then we'll see where we go from there. So 11 minutes to get in to this one. Now, we do have soft tyres, so that should be good. Racing soft tyres. And seeing as I've barely... Well, I've not touched the dailies at all this week, so better get in and get ready. Should we do that one? Do that one. Hello, One and Lord Jedi. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Right, 11 minutes to get ready. Time we're getting qualifying then. I'm sweating already. It's going to be a very warm one today. Right, first lap. Not bad, 141 build on it. Right, 41.2, it's not too bad to get started. Yes, thanks for asking. Good stuff, One. All is well, even... Oh no, got sunburn. Yeah, it's very warm today. Well, hopefully the sunburn isn't too bad. But I'm very prone for sunburn in this kind of heat. I don't normally... I don't do anything. I don't do sun cream or nothing. I always get sunburn when it's summer. Although this year we're not training as much not too bad, but we're still getting sunburn a tiny bit. Right, we're 4,000 in the world. Right, come on, get a move on. Need to get 140, really. 7 minutes. Doing too bad so far, let's just get into it a bit. Not a bit quicker. Right, two to the rear. Go on the national circuit. 1 minute 40.4. Hello, Lord Jedi. Welcome to the stream. Starting from scratch with Quali. Yeah, first time this week I've been on the daily races. So we are starting on the very bottom today. We'll see how far we can get in the time that we're on. Right, it's 1 minute 40.4. We'll take that in. It's a complex circuit, this one. It can be Circuit de Catalunya. One of those tracks, this one. Right, it's my first race of the week. Let's see how we get on this one. It's so warm, so I've got one of my training tops on today. It's that warm. The polyester, so they hopefully won't be as sweaty in the seat today. But this one is from, what's it say, 2016. This one that we've got on at the minute. What's the race I did for this one? It was, what's it say? 10 miler, apparently, in 2016. Right, I'm back at the grid as expected. We are just holding 27. Right, see how we get on in this one. Hello, Charlie. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hope all is well. Very warm today. Let's see how we get on at Catalunya. I need to get up to speed. First and foremost, that's what I need to do. Right, we're ready to go at Catalunya, 5 laps. crikey. Probably going to slow down in a minute anyway. On the penalty marker. Look at this way. Right, I need to go faster. Right, go on then. Go past me, bro. I'm gonna finish last anyway. Go on. Oh, 2 laps to go. Might be another penalty, but I think it won't make a difference. Right, first race done. Need to warm up, I think so, a little bit, 2 or 3, get us going into the zone. I think the Nismo's a bit of an inferior car as well, but we're in the car. I think we'll just stick with it, to be fair, today. I think the results are not really that important today. Just get it done, I think, today. It's one of those. 28 on there. Well, I gave the place back, so can't complain. And we'll go to the... Right, 8 minutes to qualify, get a quicker time. There goes. I think the Huracan's probably... I've got a Huracan. Might be... See how we go. A+ lobbies, yeah, I think if we get all A+ today, it's going to be very, as you say, very sweaty. See, we'll go again. 2.5 minutes. Staying 5th on this straight, yeah, down to the first corner. Just sometimes it blips on the rev limit of the 6th. Oh, that's going to pull me off. Dirty tyres. I'll squeeze another one in. I don't think we can. I won't do now. Minute and 30. Just wait for the next race to come in. I'm going to try and do at least 6 if we can. 6 of these. I am very, very hot already. And I don't really... I don't know, 26 degrees at the minute. Let's wait for this one. It's a minute to go. As the plan was, so this weekend, to do a bit of a different kind of race, but it depends on the weather. It was scheduled, but it was planned for Saturday, but on Saturday, as it is going to be 31 degrees, I'm not really... I've got no plans to be in this room at all on Saturday. It's going to be 31 degrees, so try, if we can, and do it on Sunday. Sunday's a bit more bearable. We can maybe try it then. But it's going to be too hot on Saturday. It's just going to be way too warm to do anything on Saturday in here. Right, second race in, and I am sweating buckets already. Oh, crikey, it's warm. Like I say, 6 races. Try and do 6. Try and get 6 races on Catalunya under our belt, just to say that we have done some of the daily races this week. We're going to get nothing out of it. I don't think we are. We're not practiced enough. When we're not going to get enough practice in 6 races anyway. There's no air in here. It's just like fans on max. Even the windows open, you just can't get enough like coming in to cool it enough. But I'm pleased that I put my polyester training top on. I'd be absolutely sweating in those other t-shirts. Crikey, I can't even imagine it. I'd have to go and get a towel or something, and paper towels. Keep myself cool. One of them. Doing an endurance race on Saturday. Oh, blimey. It will be. So for where I am, it's forecasted 31 degrees for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah, Saturday, I have no plans at all to be in this room. Well, we might come in the evening for a bit of a go, but definitely not in the day. I think on Saturday I'll be either sat in the other room with the fans on, or I'll be out somewhere. I'll be out somewhere sat underneath a tree or something on Saturday. Down at the park, maybe. I won't be in here. It's a Mamma Mia lobby again, and I think there will be for the duration today. Right, track radar. Bit of a blip on the connection. I think, I know around my way, last week, we had a bit of an issue with the old Tinterweb, aka internet, and the, where we are, a bit of an issue with the one of the masts went down, and we had no mobile data for about 5 days. But the seems fine elsewhere though. When the car gets a bit snappy, it's body heat required to flick the wheel this way and that to get it right again. Don't kill the Lamborghini. I got some freebies on that one, the 2 or 3. That'll be a penalty. There's a few up there as well, dishing them out in this one. Spun out. still be 8th. Or maybe. Logitech P9, it's better than before. Moving, I think one place extra that we finished in. Take that P9. I might try the Hurricane, to be fair. I think try to make this one as manageable as we can. So I think we'll just go meta. I'm just going to jump in the Hurricane and go for it from there. Right, executive decision. I'm just going to jump in the Hurricane. And I think it is the faster car anyway. Hello Buster, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it and hope all is well on a very, very warm and toasty Wednesday evening. I'm just sat here, just feel the heat of every race. Right, so yeah, I'm going to... have I got a Hurricane? No, I'll borrow one. I shall borrow a Hurricane from the rent place. Rented cars. Right, 7.5 minutes. Try and get the Hurricane bedded in. Don't know what this is. That one. Let's turn a bit through here. feel too bad. Brake balance on the Pro. No. Oh, we're getting there. Well, I hope we are. Feels a bit like we are. Yes, we're braking. We're not beat our time in the Nismo yet. 2/10 away. Won't do now. The speed on the... Yeah, it looks very simple, but it's not. It's a tricky corner. And in the daily race, if you understeer on that corner ever so slightly, and you think, oh, the car's going to move back over to the apex, just kind of, if you're hanging in the middle of the corner and someone's right behind you and they go for the gap, because they can't wait for the straight to do the overtake, if they're a lot quicker, it can get a little bit there if you go in the gravel. It's happened to me before quite a few times. There's a gap. It doesn't matter if there is a big long straight after that final corner. There is a gap there and then, and guess what? They're going in it. And that is the... So yeah, the last corner's quite tricky. Just to try and keep it hooked on the apex and not understeering off ever so slightly. Qualifying obviously doesn't matter because you're on your own on the track. This kind of race though, end of lap 1, if you say mid-pack, 3 to 4 different vehicles following you very closely, and you do understeer a little bit, and one of them goes, oh yeah, oh well, there's a gap there, and then it's a bit like, oh yeah, I'm in the gravel now. So, one of those. I'm not even here. Where am I? P14. We got silver in this one. I said it's silver. That silver is doing well. Right, I've jumped in the Hurricane. Try and make things a bit easier today. Blimey, 28C, 26 in here. Not really an ideal day of the year to be in. Don't quite think it's top split, although it might be, could be wrong. In any case, it's fast today. I'm going to struggle, I know I am. Just a case of, I'm here, I'm taking part, that's what counts today. I'm here. We're going. Yeah, we got silver. What a champ in this one. Yeah, thanks for the GLHF, appreciate it. Fast ones in here, there are indeed. I'll keep up now. I'm in the Meta car. Why is the car sliding everywhere? What's going on? Try that. Try this, try that, try everything today. but yeah, why not? Blimey. Wetting away. We're not used to this adverse weather in the UK. It only happens like 3 and a bit days a year. One to go, 10 seconds, 11 seconds behind the race leader. Oh, done. Oh well, Silver was third in that one, so GG's. One of, if not the best controller player I know anyway, Silver. Absolutely rapid on a controller. Oh, we've got a clean race bonus. Lovely. Oh, could have finished 12th. Could have got some DR. Right, get faster in the Hurricane. That's a rough lobby, is that? It wasn't the easiest. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to rent the car, and I can't do it. Hang on, right, I want to rent the car. That one, right. There we go, done it. We're back in. Loads back in. Right, qualifying TT. Yep, cheers the GGs. Appreciate it, as always. Right, I've done... How many races? 3, I think. Right, Hurricane GT3. I'm in the right car. Just gotta get faster. Just buy it. Yeah, oh well, I could do. I don't normally buy cars though on this account. I just use it for daily races. So I normally just borrow the cars and use them. Quite good on there though for coming out the corner. Feel the sweat and the not as sweaty as the 5K series that I used to do in the summer. That was rough, that one, when it was an heat wave. Or the marathon training over the summer months for the autumn marathon season. Pretty rough. It's like, well, today is 25 degrees, but, well, the training plan says for today you're doing 5 miles at marathon pace times 2, so that's what you're doing. Get on with it, basically. 350 on the clock. Lap times are flipping awful. It's at the minute. I'm not even getting anywhere near me. I'm in Nismo time at the minute. Just get the cars from the yeah, the roulettes as well. They do work for getting cars. Cars that you don't want though most of the time, but you know, you get a few GR3s. Missions, yeah, good to get cars as well from the missions. Weekly challenges when it's a 6-star for a car. Right, 3 minutes to go. Oh. Might finish this lap 50, might do 50 seconds. Oh, just about. TV. Very underwhelming races this week. This is the first time I tried them. But the plan was, so this weekend, I'm going to try and... so what I'm trying to do, what I would like to do, is to try and do a more of the endurance stuff that we did. So last month with Rory, the 200 that we did there on Watkins Glen. So the plan was to do one of those every month going forward. It's just a bit different. It's a different thing to do. Fun thing to do. So Saturday was planned in to do actually a 200 lap race on the weekend. Something different, something fun, but it's going to be 31 degrees. So looking at possibly doing it on Sunday, if not next weekend. But I have to be, but I don't know. I mean, I could do them in the week, but it'd be very pushy for time. I'd have to start the race at like 6 o'clock at night to stand the chance of finishing the race on time. But Yeah, so weekends more flexible to do them. We can do them anytime, really. So, could even do night races even. So, we get a race. We start the race at, say, 8 o'clock at night. And we do... So, sunset in the game. And we do a night race, a bit like Abu Dhabi in F1. Some of those, 200 laps, a bit different. Twilight race, we could do a full night race if we wanted to, like a full 200 lap race in the dark. So yeah, got some ideas on how to mix up these races a bit that I'd like to start doing, just to try and make things a bit more interesting from doing the daily races all the time. You're brave. Yeah, cheers, Walt. It's appreciated. Yeah, just different things to do on the channel. It's kind of like a monthly thing. Every month, we're going to do a 200 lap race on any track, really. You up about the yeah, the Vibe League. That was great when I did that. Did enjoy the Vibe. Okay, sorry. Getting in everyone's way. Yeah, the Vibe League last year, that was brilliant at the Christmas time. I think they have got season 3 going, but the trouble is, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can do all 10 races. That's the thing about it. And I don't want to be like only doing. I mean, I could do it. I don't know if I could do. I could do reserve, but I don't know. I want to do all 10 because it is such a good league. I think that's how I started in Vibe League. I got asked to do a sub in for somebody that was unable to race, and I subbed in for him and thought this is quite good. When the next season comes around, I'll do it. Behind us. Very colourful. Oh, last lap. Oh no, if I just good races at Ferrari, I don't want to push him up on the final lap. Obviously, giving it back. No worries either way. It's too hot to get into altercations today. It's too hot to get all bothered about it, I think, today. So, 100 laps. Possibly we could do that, 100 laps at some point. 100 lap race if enough people want to do it. I reckon, again, yes, we're losing DR, but a bit like last week, it's not going to be terrible because of the lobbies that we're in. So we will lose DR, but I'll say it won't be anything too bad, I don't think. Have a quick look at it, a quick nosy at the DR. Maybe a little bit, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I think it's yeah, good sportsmanship. I'm not fussed either way today. I mean, I'm just there doing the races, but always good. Always notice the those good little bits of giving places back and whatnot. I am 12:10 with an hour and a half on this daily race. I've yet to improve that time in the hurry. Oh no, we have by a little bit. So if I want to get, this is going to be quite rough. This one, 1 minute 40. I need to be looking at the lobbies that we're getting about here. I need to be where this chap is in 5:28. Ideally, that is 1 minute 40 bang on the dot. So that's where I think we need to be. And that is also set in a Huracan. So the Huracan seems to be a good car to use. Let's give it a try. 6.5 minutes. Yeah, I need 4/10 of a second to start having a fighting chance on this one, and I think that is going to be probably another stream this week of this daily, but I don't know, we'll see how we go on. Need to Discord, try and find the yeah, I've got the Discord server. I think the link's just there in the chat. You want to join Discord? The link should be working. I have made a new trader skin to 3TS2. I'll put it in Discord at some point. I made it on Sunday. Not had a chance to try it out yet. I just can't drive this flipping car today. I don't know. I'm doing this every time. I don't know which one it is or what we're doing. I think just pick one and stick with it and just keep pushing it. Right, I've got 5 minutes to scratch my head and give it a go. I think, as we're going through. So yeah, we'll see what the temperature is on Sunday. Because I was thinking on Saturday, because the race is going to take about 5 hours. So I was thinking I'd start the race at 7 o'clock in the morning, but still, at 2 o'clock, it'd be 31 degrees. And it's a bit... So... Or we could start at 6, but... I don't know. Buster, absolute hero, big massive thanks to the one gifted to Out of This World Gaming, massively appreciated. Absolute hero, big massive thanks, hugely appreciated. I'm in 12th in this one. Right, give it a go. Right, it's 12th place. Right, go with the flow in this one once again. What will be, will be. I think I need L plates on my car today. I think it's the way it's going. Get some L plates added to the livery. 2 versions of the car livery. And on a bad day, we put the one with L plates on. Yeah, can I borrow your L plates, please? I think I need them today. I'm struggling. We spin out, that's the end of it. It's game over. Can't do a race this weekend. Yeah, so some of them I'm gonna try. Some of them against the Sophie AI. I've never raced Sophie before, so try and beat Sophie over 200 laps in some of these races, and see what Sophie's like for 5 hours, 6 hours, and so I think some of them are 7 hours. Ones like Spa. But some of them, with enough interest, could be lobbies. It's because I'm not in the Nismo. Well, it could be. I thought I'd jump in the Hurricane to try and make things easier for myself today, but I think we're sticking with them, just not really going anywhere. We're not making places up. So 200 laps be like 10 to 12. No, so the one with Rory that I did, end of May, that one was, I think, just under 6 hours on Watkins Glen. I think Le Mans for 200, that is about 12 hours. But on average, they're about 5 or 6. I think Spa's about 7, because the track's a bit longer. Can't accelerate there, I'm gonna go into him. I'll just put him on this corner. No, not really. Oh, missed the corner. Can you do more than one real player? I don't think so. The Sophie is on single player. So if you go to World Circuits, there are a few of the tracks that have got a little, what is it? It's like a little purple heart thing, logo, symbol next to them. And that means that track's got Sophie AI. I'm in the wrong gear, and that's why I'm going so slow. I think that Hurricane, to be fair, was more than patient with me there. I think they were very patient, as to be said. wouldn't have blamed them that much, to be fair, if they just thought, right, I'm not having this. This guy's been ridiculous now. He's taking the mick, quite frankly, just holding me up here. Right, I'm going for it. Get him out of the way. Oh, I've got a penalty as well. Oh dear, we got the race done. I think somebody's waiting for some reason. Oh dear, well, that one's that one, I think. That's the race complete. I don't know about this race. I mean, we're trying it, but it's just a case of it's not going to go. I don't think today. We are routed. We're not right at the back, but we are routed near enough to the back. And I mean, this wasn't that bad of a lobby, really. Just that we're just not fast enough to be running the daily. I might go daily race, eh? Just chill out for a bit. Okay, maybe not. 20 to 9. I can't be bothered to wait. We'll go in this one again. Right, we'll go back in this one and then just, yeah, what'll be, will be. I can't, I'm not waiting. I can't be bothered, quite frankly, to wait 20 minutes for not today. Right, this will take us to about 2 hours, so... that isn't too bad. Oh, I don't know what I've just done. Coming out the race. Go back in. A lot of people waiting tonight. Yeah, I think there's a few bits going on, and it's nice to see people waiting if there are bits happening. Right, 7 minutes. Who knows, get a 139. Anything can happen. Oh, 1 minute 40.1. Right, that's it. That's it. We've peaked for today, right? That's it. 1 minute 40.1. We've reached the limit. God, let's see where it puts us on the leaderboard. We've peaked. Or have we? Oh, not, well, not, yeah, not 782. Not bad. Not bad. Hello, Protestant. Hope I've pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. 1,400. Big thanks for that. Massively appreciated. There it is. 1,400. Hugely appreciated. And welcome to the channel as the 1,400 subscriber. There it is. I hope all is well. Thanks for popping in. Hello, Johnny. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope all is well. 782. 245. So last week we had a pretty bad stream on Dragon Trail, and the last race of the stream, the stars aligned and it all just came together as I think it was a P5. Could the same thing happen today? Don't know, it could do. The next time attack we get a 139. The stars align a bit more, and then they align completely. It's funny how this sim racing business works. I think it's like running sim racing. It's kind of the perseverance to keep going when the races are not that great. It's a case of, right, I've been punted out 3 times in a row, but I know that I can do better, and I know that on a good lap I am as fast as the next guy in my races. And it's that perseverance of just keeping it going, just keep bashing at the door, and eventually you will start to get the hang of it. Right, minutes ago. Well, I'm pleased with that. 40.1, we've improved the lap time. Quite some way, actually. It's come down a bit, the lap time. The lap time's coming down, but well, it's holding at 28. I'll take that 28. If Air Colony ever gets to 30, that's when we start looking at what we're gonna do. But it's holding at the minute, so, and it is still 26 on here. Oh no, 23. Me. 17 degrees at midnight. Oh, okay, that's going to be fun. Going to be fun tonight, and then it's going to go down to 13, 18 at 8 AM tomorrow, and then we're rocketing back up to 27. Brilliant. And there's Saturday at 31. Just going to ignore that for now. Right, I'm in 10th in this one. So just gone into B lobbies. Good stuff, Johnny, getting into B lobbies. Notice that you're getting so beat by guys who know where to cut the track, but well, not by racecraft. So they're cutting the track in ulterior ways then, by the sound of it, not by racecraft. So they're not working to cut the track as they can cut the track via a bit of racecraft. See you later. Yeah, no worries. Big thanks for tuning in, and big thanks again for being our 1400th subscriber. Massively appreciated, and hope to see you again very soon. Right, there we go. So know to cut the track limits. Which corners? So they know where the penalties are. So it's, yeah, so I don't know, it's kind of naughty, but not really, because they're not getting, yeah, they're not getting penalised for it, are they? They know like exactly where the penalty markers are, and just think, right, I know that if I put my wheel here and not here, I'm fine. I'm not going to get a penalty for it. And that's what they're doing. But we're starting to get the hang of this race now, I do wonder. Let's see how we go. A big thanks to RTR Rockstar for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated, and welcome to the channel. Bit of internet going on there. I know that mine was a bit funny last week. Like I say, all of my area was completely cut off from all mobile internet for about 3 days. That shouldn't have anything to do with this though. And good day, Rockstar. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it as always. Hope all is well. Seems a bit of lag. Yeah, there's a bit of lag going on. A bit of lagging. Oh, game. Oh, the Ferrari's quitting now. Just need to sit there and you will get yourself a freebie very shortly. I need a B lobby and then maybe I'll start having good races today. That's another one, I'm pretty sure it'll be another one. I've got a second. 1.5. Although, I'm not looking at what's going on, I'm looking at the car spinning up and not the beamer that's having a look at me inside on that one there either. Bit late on the brakes there, but he got it stopped. Terrible corner, flipping awful. You get the vibration through the wheel as the car's just like, nah, not doing that today, thanks. Nah, not interested in making that corner. And that's when the understeer comes in. Someone's down your inside. Hello. Oh. Come on, Hurricane. No, I've got another point. Go on, I'll push you. I don't know, I feel like I want to keep going now because I feel like I want to try and get as much as I can from this race. And the stream won't be complete until I do. So, I don't know. I've kind of settled a bit from... I'm not as hot as I was earlier, and that is making a huge difference. I must have just, like, I've acclimatized to the temperature in here. I'm going to walk out the room at the end and be like, it's freezing outside. Blimey. It'd be cooler. Well, acclimatizing, but the races are not, well, I think they're getting better a little bit. They're improving, surely. Slowly but surely. But yeah, not sweaty, or being sweaty as much. It makes a massive difference. I think we've just settled on that front. So it's yeah, it's making a massive difference. Very small thing, but it's making a difference. I don't know, I rent the car. Right, 7.5 minutes until we're going again. 7:26. Go back to the Nissan. I don't know. We could do. We could do. The Huracan feels a bit lighter. I see why people are using it. The Nismo's quite clunky around here. The Huracan's a lighter car. The BRZ in P14 and a Mazda. One minute 40. Right, can I get a 1 minute 39? I do wonder. I think Nissan is possible. Can we do? Oh. There's something on my screen and it's... Hang on. Why is it doing that? Sorry, this is putting me off. Right, there you go. Right, 4:52. Hello out of this world, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in and hope all is well. Like the AMG, good car, the AMG. Not tried it on this one though, but good car. So restart, just cut the front right tyres. We've got top 1,000 at the minute, so it's all right for Wednesday. Oh, just sort of at the corner. As we're turning in. That was nowhere near. Right, 1 minute 41.62. Almost into 39s. We are indeed. Don't see how the Huracan is the meta. Don't like it. Not a fan of the Huracan. But yeah, seems like the meta car on here, the Huracan. It's fast in a straight line. Helps on the straight on Catalunya. The two straights, it's quite good on there. Handling wise, not too bad. It does go quite well, the Huracan. The meta will change later. Yeah, sometimes it does. The meta car can change one to another. So like in Group 4 now, where the Atenza is the qualifying car and the Genesis is the one to race, although I think the Honda is that's the car for Watkins Glen. Honda NSX. On the racing hard tyres for 10 laps. I think if we were at Watkins Glen today, I don't really know. I'm not a fan of that combo, to be fair. It's I think the race, it would have taken a very long time to get into that combo. Catalunya, this combo, it's more friendly to pick up for me during the week. Right, rear. I'm in 10th again. 1 minute 40.162. Right, have a look at this one. 40.162 P10. I think just keep the pace up is what I need to do. On this one now, I think it's just a case of keeping it going. NSX is good. All-rounder, yeah, it's a good car, the NSX. It's normally the meta car for Group 4 on what, well, it's one of the cars to use on Watkins Glen anyway, the NSX. But I've tried that combo before on Daily Race C, and it's, I don't know, I can do Watkins Glen in Group 3 cars, but in Group 4 cars, I'm just not fast enough on Watkins Glen. But we're nowhere near, really. Top split, Watkins Glen, I don't know, I can't even begin to think how far behind I get left. It'd be pretty rough, a lot rougher than this one. Yeah, thanks for the good luck as well. Appreciate it, as always. Going to go then. I was a bit penalty. Oh, the two in front have got one as well. And the one in front of them's got one as well. Hello Sailor, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in and dropping like number 18, legend, much appreciated. Hope all is well. Beaver in front there. There we go, now the race to get to the penalty line first. Someone at the back is about to be very happy, I think. There's one. I can't see the corner. I don't think that worked. No, don't push him. Get a nice tiny result here. So those two can just go. I'm not really fussed at the minute. Oh, that's like a podium. Top 5 will feel like a win on this one. That is as good as a podium as far as I'm concerned. That is as good as a podium considering what's happened so far today in the 2 and a bit hours of the Circuit de Catalunya. It's what happens when you do daft things like that. Well, it can be. I mean, I don't know what they were. I think, was it they're trying to slipstream each other down the start-finish line? And then, I don't know, it just seems to go wrong as far as we were sitting. I'll take that P7. Yeah, cheers to the GGs, as always, appreciate it. And if you are enjoying the stream, do be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be very much appreciated. Big thanks again for 1,400 subs. Excuse me. Quite a thing. There we go. Getting close to 1,500 now, which is quite amazing, really. Hang on a second. Get me get brain in gear. That one. So yeah, do, as always, appreciate everyone popping in, supporting the streams and the channel in general. And yeah, so this weekend, weather permitting, to try and see what we can do about the what we were discussing earlier. I think it'll and see we can beat Sophie AI over 200 laps. That'll be interesting. Hello, Big Joe. Welcome into the stream and deploying another like on the stream. Massively appreciated. Hope all is well, and thanks for tuning in. What it is, just like it's from training days. Just like the amount of drink that we go through in this kind of weather. It's from marathon training. It's the amount of water we used to drink in marathon training in the summer. It was pretty quite a lot on days like this, on the harder stuff and the races as well. So I mean, that's the reason we drink so much when it's warm like today. I mean, I've been through probably like 4 of these today, maybe 5. Of just water. Probably go through another one before we go to bed tonight. Because in the truck in Italy back in the day, it used to be Coca-Cola all the time, and obviously, I mean, it's all right, but in terms of hydration, yes, it does hydrate you, but is it really the best to be going through in 40 degrees? Not all the time, and not as like a not like normal plain water. It's good for like one in a while. Oh, I'm on the grass. here. Right, 1 minute 40.162. Seconds until the next race. I think it was just around this corner here. Was it about here when Lewis tried to move over here, hit the back of the eco, and then kind of like, oh dear, and they both stopped round about here, and Lewis's steering wheel went flying out the car. I don't think they were very happy. I think it took quite some time for Toto Wolff to sort that one out in 2017. I think it was this way that Lewis was facing, this way, when he chucked his wheel out the car on camera. When Max Verstappen, I think, won his first race in his F1 career, and his first race in Red Bull after they subbed him in for that race, and yeah, he won it. The two Mercedes drivers took each other out at the start. P10 again. We are. I think we are poised to get good results. Just a case of keeping the pace. We've got A pluses in front of us. I mean, we've been battered. Like just before the race starts, we're getting battered today, but I don't think it matters too much today on how much of the ratings we lose. Yeah, thanks, One. The good luck. Appreciate it, as always. My headset's beeping at me. Should be alright. I don't think it'll run out. Right, getting ready. Oh, 29. Up to 29 on the monitor behind me. 29 degrees. I need to get another one of these to put on this side. Trouble is though, I've got no plugs left in this room. I need to get like a gangway to put in the back underneath the shit. And then I can do it. Although, I think I might have one spare actually in the cupboard. I think I have. Or me spare like brake parts and everything. I've got one in there. But yeah, it's a bit warm in the room at the minute. watch the rejoin. I think they were ghosting anyway. Mercedes having it. That's a very 1990s livery on that Mercedes V2. It's a it's the Mercedes Le Mans livery from, I want to say 98, 97. Right, going forward. I got a pencil case somewhere of one of the Legends cars. I think it's in McLaren F1, the Group 2 one. That's in Legends car dealership. Might be a penalty, but it's not, well, not quite. In. That'll do. We've hit the top 5. That was quite good, that 3.6 behind the winner. We've made it. We've got as far as the top 5. Oh, I don't know. Could do better, though. But we'll definitely take a top 5. That is leaps and bounds from where we were at the beginning. I think I've just acclimatized to it. I've just got used to how warm it is in this room, and I think that now we've kind of gone through that in the first kind of half an hour of the stream. Now it's just like, yeah, obviously more races, more track time helps as well. So that's it. We're fine, but good to go. Hello, Cookie Delta. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Should be smoother when, yes, applying the gas. Yeah, the throttle inputs are they can look a little bit choppy on screen. The Ferrari, it's I do it quite a lot in the Ferrari. It's if you're behind me and I'm in the Ferrari 458 and we're going through like a long corner, you will very likely hear me proper stamping on the throttle to to get it to go. Good. Getting used to it. Right. Killian Drummond thing. Why do the other way in this car? Not sure what you mean. Why do the other way? Well, the other way when applying the throttle, when applying the gas. Honestly, right, sir, welcome into the stream. Thanks for a good job as well. Appreciate it. All is well. But yeah, I've always stamped the throttle in cars. It's never smooth. It's always been very rough on the gas. It'll be the same, I think, now when we go around trying to get 139. I might get a pen. Oh. Thought so. We could do the old layout, which is this way. Got a penalty, so this way on the old layout. Go this way on this layout that you can. okay, fair enough. No penalty, and just carrying on as normal. I bet you get reset in the race if you did that, though. You'd be resetting a heartbeat, I reckon, if you tried to do that. You have a C rank, watch you and others, learn a lot of things as well. That's good stuff. In the DRC, wide on there. Yeah, I used to watch people quite a bit, but I don't tend to, like the ghost car replays and stuff, but I don't tend to as much anymore. I just pick them from the qualifying and just follow them now. I don't watch them as much from watching their replays anymore. Just tend to follow them now on qualifying. Wide on there again. We'll do the... Oh no, it's... Sorry, I was going to do this layout here, but I've got... I didn't turn early enough. Lap's gone anyway. Oh, we've got... Oh, barely one more. Minute and 50. And this track has got... I've got 1, 2... At least 3 different layouts. I think 4 actually. That'd be a penalty. Now I think the national layout has been used once in F1. I think that was in '94. I think so, the national layout. And that was because the Spanish Grand Prix was a couple of races after Imola in '94. So obviously most of us F1 fans will know what happened at Imola in '94. So yeah, part of the kind of the knee-jerk reactions to that, they used the national layout. I do believe in that race because they put tyre barriers to act as chicanes on the straight to try and slow the cars down for safety. But I think this year, I was watching the highlights and there was this big bridge thing on the track down there where the second straight is. And there was people walking across the track over this bridge that's not in, obviously not in GT7. And there it is, we're still hovering on 29. Thing is though, is that we're actually not, we're not doing terribly, really. I mean, so PC's pretty loud. It normally is when it's warm because the fans go faster. But it's the temps are fine. It's not too bad. Right, can I get a result from P13? I'm going to say maybe. We're kind of hovering tonight between a little bit of top split and underneath it in these lobbies. Up this way. Happy to follow around the first couple. I was in maybe the wrong gear there, but oh well. Oh, I'm gonna shut you out accidentally. Caught the back end. That's one more lap to go. But you know what, I'll wait for him. We're going to finish last anyway. That'll do. We're coming behind. I'm not. No! Finish in front of me. I'm not overtaking you. You can have the place. I'm not. We're not fussed about that. Take the place. I'll push you over the finish line if we have to. For you to finish in front of me. Did they finish in front of me in the end? Yes, they did. That's good. We're going to finish last anyway. It really doesn't matter. It's quite good to be fair. The racing, although it was at the back, it was pretty good though. It was quite close. So we got our penalties. Nah, I'm happy to finish last. I think we're going to finish last anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But we have lost some safety rating. Oh dear, whack. We'll have a look at what the what's the damage. I know we have suffered quite a bit today. Oh, not too bad. I don't know really. It looks the same as what it was when we started, unless I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not looking at it properly, but it looks kind of about the same. Well, it might have dropped a bit, but I don't know. The SR has, but it looks all right to me. But I think on that one, we're going to make that one, I think, the last one for today. Not been too bad. And actually, we've actually done the usual time that we do. So we've persevered and got through some very warm, sweaty dailies today. And I think actually we've done all right, all things considered. So yeah, I did have a look at this Mercedes TT the other day. I had a go on it. What did I do on the main account? Where's my time? Up here. 140. Yeah, so 48.4. The time attack isn't too bad. It took a few laps to do it, but it wasn't that bad. It was, yeah, just a case of getting used to the car on the soft tyres. This one, I've not gone back to this. I won't go back to this. I'm happy with the 129.9. I'll take that on that one. This one, I think, is still gold. Let's see, qualifying. Yeah. And again, yes, I could chase 0.006 of a second, but I just don't want to. I don't think the time's gold. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. It's the time's gold on that one as well. So my TTs are all up to date. They're all gold at the minute. So we'll leave those as they are. And, yeah, we'll try to come back at this a bit with the DR and whatnot. But again, it's just, you know, it's the streaming account. So don't matter as such. But we are approaching 500 races on this account now. Very good. Right, GT Auto. Service the car. We'll get that done. Watch as well. Do it anyway, because we're here. Might as well. Why not? We'll do that one as well. It's only 30,000 credits. We'll do this one. For the, what was it, 2 races we had in it earlier. Engine's fine. We'll leave that. Right, we'll do the prize spin, as we're still hovering on a very nice, well, not so very comfortable 29, but on here, though, it's 18. It's dropped below 20. But it's still really warm. So, yeah, it's one of them. It's getting cooler. Toyota 86. Yeah, I'll take it. Free car. Who doesn't want a free car? I'll have that. Stick it in the garage. And I think on that one, that is us for today. Like I say, it has been warm and sweaty in this one today. But I think we got there in the end. And yeah, we've done, yeah, the usual time. So I think just a bit warm at the start. And we just kind of acclimatised to the heat. And once we've done that, it was all right in the end. So Not too bad, but yeah, there's a bit of damage on there, but it's, again, it's a streaming account, so it comes and it goes. It's not, no, he's not too bad, is it? All things considered. I think we'll leave it as it is. We're still A rated on this account, which is good. So we'll leave it there for today. And yes, so I shall probably, what am I going to do about this race? I think at the minute it's looking like Sunday. I will post on Discord and maybe on the channel about what it's going to be, what's going to be happening with that. Because it was planned for Saturday, but like I say, Saturday is going to be 30 degrees, and I don't really want to be racing the Sophie AI for 5 hours in 30 degrees. So we'll probably leave it until Sunday. So same times and all on Sunday. So I will probably do a post in Discord or something, and on the channel as well, so you can see what hopefully we're going to be doing, and we'll take it from there. So that's it from us for today. Big thanks as always for tuning in. Very much appreciated as always. Big thanks to our new subscribers that have joined us today on the channel as well. If you are new to the channel, then do feel free to like and subscribe as well. That would be very much appreciated. Big thanks to Buster for the membership earlier as well. Absolute hero. Massively appreciated as always. And big thanks to everyone who's tuned in today and liked and supported on the stream today on a very warm, sweaty day. But, you know, we got there in the end. We got the job done on this one today. So do, as always, appreciate the support on the channel. And we'll be back. So, yes, I'll update you on what we're going to do with regards to the race at the weekend. So until then, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And before we do disappear, I'm going to have a look and see who's around. I don't know. Right, pick one. Right, this one. Right, done it. Right, are they live? Yes, they are live. Right, okay, that's good. Right, all being well, you should go to Chunky My Beaner if you do stay in the stream as it's closing out. So do like and sub to Chunky if you're new to his channel. I'm sure he would very much appreciate it. I might just pop in and say hello as well. And yeah, so I will be back probably at some point over the weekend, probably Sunday, but I will do a post either in Discord, on the channel, or both about what this race is going to be. So that's what I'll do on that one. So until then, big thanks as always for tuning in today. Very much appreciated. And do like, do subscribe, do take care. Have a good one, and I will see you very soon. Bye.